What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Humble Lecter, and today we got the Nick Fury figure over here from the Secret Invasion series that recently kind of finished. And I'm not too sure exactly why people were hating on it so much, but I did quite enjoy it for most parts. I thought it was just pretty interesting and pretty new. But yeah, it is what it is. We have the figure right now, and of course I'm pretty excited to check it out. Of course, go through the articulation, accessories, and do some comparisons, and just give you my thoughts, my opinions on this figure. So yes, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay, so we're gonna start off here with the packaging. So we have the product image on the front of this stupid windowless packaging. We have also the whole Build-A-Figure wave here from Hydra Stomper. He's number 3 on the set over here, which would give you the left leg. We also have the other accessories from this whole set and some nice image from the movie over here from the series, and we also have this logo over here which does look pretty cool. So now let's just unbox this bad boy up. Okay, so we have the figure here, and I just hate this body mold. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what's wrong with Hasbro recently by giving us so many of this kind of coats over here, which is closed, which I really don't really like at all, because it just limits all the articulation with him and it just takes out all the fun. So that is quite a bad start to this figure. I mean, just look at him. It's just so hard to make him stand. And with that, let's just go on to the accessories with this figure. So he does come with the left leg here, which we are going to put at the side. And now we're going to check out the other stuff. So we have the guns. I think it's pretty similar to the Black Widow super articulated figure. We also have the funny looking gun here, very space gun-ish. We can't get the normal handguns nowadays anyway. So this one is, I think, from the Everett Ross. We also have some of the blasters here. We have the shooting blasters, and we have the smoke piece here as well. And not to forget that he also does have a beanie. So not sure exactly which figure would have this, because he needs to be bald to have this on him. But yeah, looking really cool with this whole setup here. I got to say that the head sculpt on this Samuel L. Jackson over here, Nick Fury, does look really cool. And I do like the beard that does come out of him. Pretty accurate, I would say. He does have his eye patch on. Imagine if they gave us a detachable pin of thing over here, the eye patch on him. That would have been so awesome. So yeah, I'm just trying to make him stand, which is of course very hard when it comes to this body mold over here. The joints are very tight. I need to warm it up, and yeah, as you can hear, it's not something you really want to hear from your figure when it comes to this. But yeah, it is pretty gummy or whatsoever, and it's a pretty plain figure. You have a whole black. I was actually quite excited when I saw the images first, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We have the black suit over here, black coat on him. We have the turtleneck collar as well, which does look pretty cool. We have some pin jointed elbows over here, some knees as well. The coat does follow all the way to the bottom, so that would of course limit the articulation on him massively, which of course isn't very cool. So you gotta put him in this pose a little bit here to make him stand and give him more stability, which is quite disappointing. So I mean, it is what it is. So with that being said, we are just going on to articulation with this figure. So he doesn't use a disc joint, he uses a dumbbell joint. So he's able to just, he does use a disc joint. So he's able to look up quite a fair bit over here. And he would be able to look down quite a good amount here as well. You get some nice rotation all around. Some nice hinge mechanism here as well to give him some looks over here. And going on to the arms, you can go up all the way this much here to give you a nice T pose, and you can get good rotation here, guys, bicep swivel, pin jointed elbows, which goes back quite a fair bit over here. And for the hands, it is a vertical hinge, not too bad. And this one as well, vertical hinge. Pretty sad that they didn't give us an extra pair of hands. And that is it. So in terms of that's all you're gonna get. For the torso, I don't think there is any swivel inside of him here, which is very disappointing. Oh god, I don't know what I just did, but that is not a good sound here. But yeah, it is what it is. There isn't any rotation on him or whatsoever. Really disappointing. And for the legs, like, I guess you want to kick out, you can kick out this much. Give him some nice walking pose here, and yeah, you get normal jointed knees, but you're not going to be able to do anything. The pivots on the ankles are useless, I would say. Not too bad as with the older ones, but still not the best either as well. Of course, we are getting newer ones with the Matt Murdock figure. Hopefully they'll fix the ankles on that. So yeah, it is what it is with these figures, and now let's just move on to the next segment. So measuring out this figure, he does stand in at about the 6.5-inch mark. And here he is next to an older Nick Fury figure which we've gotten many years ago. But it was really hard for me to believe that because the head sculpt on this was actually very, very good for its time. So you can tell that from this, there isn't a lot of difference, to be honest, to be speaking. But yeah, he is a bigger figure back then and he had more stuff on him. This one does have the older look, and yeah, it does look still pretty cool. And here he is next to the other figures that we've gotten from this wave so far. We have Agatha Harkness and also Yelena Belova. And just for kicks, I am going to put him next to the Spider-Man here from the Far From Home, because he did appear in that, although it wasn't the real Nick Fury, but it's still pretty cool. And here I have him next to Talos from the first Captain Marvel one, and this is the comic version of the Skrulls, which does look still pretty interesting. One of my favorite figures to have, especially if you guys want to build up your Skrull set. Alright, so that is it with the Nick Fury figure. Not too bad, I would say. He is, of course, pretty cool to add him into your whole Avengers wave if you guys are into it. For a rating, I would give him a solid 5.5 out of 10. I mean, there isn't a lot to this character, there isn't a lot to him anymore. So yeah, I mean, there is limited a lot by the articulation. I did wish that if the jacket was a little bit open, that maybe would have bumped it up a little bit, but he is a below average figure. I do like the head sculpt though. And yeah, I mean, that is all with this figure. So in case if you guys have any thoughts and opinions you guys want to share with us, because these are just mine, do so in the comment section down below and I'll check it out. And of course, if you guys are planning to get it, let me know as well. And if you guys enjoyed this video, do click the like and smash the subscribe button down below. And of course, if you guys want to find me on my socials, you can do so on my Humble Lecter on Instagram. And I'll see you guys in the next one.